Hello everyone, my name is Dexter B. Jenkins and I am your faith-based financial mentor. And today I want to talk to you about how to avoid the ignorance tax. And you might be saying, what is the ignorance tax? Well, I define the ignorance tax as money you pay because you don't have the information that you need. So what I'm doing is I'm going to give you 5 books that I believe that if you read will help you to avoid the ignorance tax. So the first book we're going to look at is obviously it's the Bible, the Bible. I don't know if how many of you are Bible readers, but if you look at Proverbs and Ecclesiastes, it was written by the richest man who ever lived called King Solomon. And King Solomon had phenomenal information on how to stay out of debt, how to run out of business, how to run a business, how to manage people. So book number 1 is the Bible. The next book, the next book is one that I read years ago. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's by a guy by the name of Robert T. Kiyosaki. And I like this book because Mr. Kiyosaki talks about the difference between an asset and a liability. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability is something that takes something out of your pocket. So the first book, obviously, is the Bible, Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. The second book is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki. The third book that I want to talk to you about is something called Born to Multiply. And Born to Multiply is a book written by LaShawn Holland. And the reason why I like this book is because she talks about the fact here in this book that you and I were designed by God to multiply, to increase. And so I love this book. Actually, as the young folks said, this book is fire. I read this book, I think, last year. And I would say this is the best book I read over the last 2 or 3 years. So Born to Multiply by LaShawn Holland. That's the third book. Book number 4. There's another book by Robert T. Kiyosaki. This is called The Cash Flow Quadrant. And Mr. Kiyosaki in this book talks about there are 4 ways that you earn income. There are a person who are an employee, a self-employed person, a business owner, and an investor. And he talks about that the reason why most people became wealthy is because they operated on what we call the right side as a business owner and an investor. This is a phenomenal book, so you also want to read this one. And last but not least is a book called The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And I read this, oh my God, years ago, probably 10 or 15 years ago. I probably need to reread it again. It's a book worth rereading. But this is called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. And the main thing out of this book that I like about T. Harv Eker, what he talks about here, is that all of us have a money blueprint or sort of a mindset. It is set very early, and so it's very hard for us to try to go and become financially independent, wealthy, reach our highest financial potential because we have a map that's keeping us poor. So those are the 5 books that would help you to avoid the ignorance tax. I hope that was good to you. That was beneficial to you. And then also let me know what books you've read in the past. There are a number of books I've read. Oh my goodness, I can't remember count the name of books, the number of books I've read. But those are just the top 5. I'll be interested to find out what your top 5 books are. Again, this is Dexter B. Jenkins, your faith-based financial mentor. Until we meet again, be blessed. Bye-bye.